Blessings, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dan, your host. I hope you're doing well wherever you may find yourselves. And welcome to another episode in my little mini-series where I count down my favorite album runs of all time, my 20 favorite. Today is my 15th favorite album run of all time, so it's episode 6. We're going across the pond today for a British band, a heavy metal band, although the lead singer would have told you and has told us that they're not a heavy metal band. They are just a rock band or a hard rockin' band, talking about Motorhead. Here's the debut. So, you have the opening track, which is the title track and the band song title, right? So to speak, whatever you want to call that. Great song. Coming over from Hawkwind, taking the song with him, right? Then you have the wonderful Vibrator. Then you have the even better Lost Johnny. Then it gets even better from there. Iron Horse / Born to Lose, one of the staples in the entire Motorhead discography. And speaking of staples in the Motorhead discography, at least early on in their live set, you have the wonderful White Line Fever, even though it's just barely over 2.5 minutes. Keep Us on the Road, great song about being on the road, whether you're a roadie, a musician, a little bit of both, right? Remember, Lemmy was a roadie for Jimi Hendrix. Then you get the sometimes forgotten song, The Watcher, which I just love. Then you get Train Kept a-Rollin', which is a song I love, a Yardbird song. I love the Aerosmith version best as far as covers go. I even like it better than the Yardbirds version, but I do love the Motorhead version as well. I love the live version if you can get it on, because there are different versions of No Sleep Till Hammersmith. It appears elsewhere as well. So you have these wonderful 8 songs. And what a debut. Shame. Still hard to believe these 3 gentlemen are not with us anymore. But we still have their music, so in that way they are. So Motorhead, first part of the run. Next, Overkill. And perhaps this is the album that introduces us to thrash metal because of the double bass sound. And you talk to Motorhead fans, myself included, some of us don't know if this is... It's hard to... When we talk about what is our favorite Motorhead album of all time, many of us will cite either this one or another one in this list as well. We'll get to that. So Overkill, what a great song. Then you get Stay Clean, just a hard rockin' tune. Not much metal about that, really. Maybe the distortion, but overall, it's just a hard rock tune, right? A heavy tune. It's just a rock song, really. Then I Won't Pay Your Price. Sometimes not talked about enough, I think, but I love it. Similar vein. I'll Be Your Sister. Funny lyrics, not so funny lyrics, depending on your interpretation of those lyrics. But a good song. Then you get the fabulous Capricorn, just a hard rockin' tune or a rockin' tune. Then you get the fabulous No Class, hard rockin' tune. Here we go again, another wonderful song, Damage Case. So far, you have Overkill, Stay Clean, Capricorn, No Class, and Damage Case. 5 hits right there in a row. Then you get Tear You Down, not considered a hit, but a cool song, not a great song, but a cool song. Then another hit off the album, Metropolis. You got 6 hits on this album. And then you have Limb from Limb, which I think doesn't get enough attention or love. So, yeah, you have 10 songs on here. Perfect. I love an album with 10 songs on it. Overkill, in many regards, their magnum opus, their masterpiece, their legendary album. For some of us, our favorite album. Next, you get Bomber. I've heard some people poo-poo on this album. I love it. Dead Men Tell No Tales and Lawman, great songs in their own right. Sweet Revenge, probably my least favorite song on the album, but it is a good song. Sharpshooter and Poison, somehow forgotten tunes or not mentioned enough, perhaps. I like them. Of course, the next 2 songs are mentioned quite a bit. Stone Dead Forever and All the Aces. Step Down and Talking Head, I think, are great songs, if you ask me. Of course, you get the title track, Bomber. And then you have some bonus tracks. This is the bonus track edition. 10 songs, like Overkill. So, a lot to like here. Again, some people have poo-pooed on this album, but I think it's nice. That's not the word I want. I think this is a very good album. It's a nice album. It's a very good album. All right. Next is On Parole. This, of course, as you know, Motorhead fans, was recorded before the debut, and it has some repeats here like Lost Johnny and Motorhead, etc. There's more than that. But regardless, we count it, many of us, as a separate entity. So you have Motorhead again, then you have On Parole. I love On Parole. I think it's one of their best songs. You have Vibrator. You have Iron Horse / Born to Lose. You have City Kids, a wonderful song. The Watcher comes next. I love this song, The Watcher. Leaving Here is fabulous. This album, of course, is rough around the edges, as it is meant to be. So Leaving Here, Lost Johnny. Then you get The Wonderful Fools. And then you get some alternate takes of On Parole, City Kids, Motorhead, and Leaving Here, which are worthwhile and why you get this album, I think. There's a certain nostalgia that goes with this album. Originally, Lemmy was gonna call the band Bastards. Then he thought better. You have an album called that later, right? With the Mikkey Dee lineup. And originally, I can't remember the other two members that are originally in the band. Before this came out, one of the guys was from the Pink Fairies, I believe. So anyway, I like this album quite a bit. It's not a great album, but it is a solid record, and it's worth having. I'm counting it in the run, despite that it's got some repetitive tracks from the debut. Okay, let's see. Next is Ace of Spades. And so this with this are often the two many people struggle with respect to. There are days when we say this is their best, there are days when we say this is their best. Most days it's this one for me, because this is where I came in, so there's a nostalgia factor. And then I heard this one next, and then the debut, and then the Greatest Hits album, No Remorse, which I did have on vinyl with the leather cover. Alright, so this is an album that I think is great from start to finish. You have the title track, Ace of Spades, their best song by many. It's one of my favorite, if not my favorite. Love Me Like a Reptile is just great. Very Freudian lyrics. Shoot You in the Back is a great, catchy song. Live to Win, I think there are days where I think this is just a good song. There are days where I listen to it and I'm like, boy, this is an amazing song. So Live to Win. Fast and Loose is like 4 as well. Live to Win and Fast and Loose, there are days where I think they're good songs, but there are other days to listen to them, like I said, and they're better. We Are the Road Crew. Just a hard rockin' tune. Nothing metal about that, really, but it's a great song. Fire, Fire, same vein. Jailbait, oh, what a great song. Okay, another Freudian tune. It's rock and roll, baby, right? Dance, I like the song. It's, different. Who thought Motorhead would talk about dance, right? Well, they do. Or is it a euphemism? Well, listen to the lyrics. Read the lyrics. All right, Bite the Bullet, great song. And then you get one of my favorite songs of all time in the original 3 band members in Lemmy and Fast Eddie Clarke and Filthy Animal Taylor is The Chase is Better Than the Catch. And you get The Hammer. Great way to end an album. Then you get some bonus tracks, Dirty Love, Please Don't Touch, and Emergency, which I think are phenomenal songs. Worth having, very much like the Judas Priest album, Invincible Shield. Gotta get the one with the 3 bonus tracks. Fabulous album. This is my favorite of all time. And this is my second favorite of all time. Again, it's neck and neck. This is up here, Ace of Spades, and this is really almost touching, if not touching. That's how close they are. Now, the next one is a little falling off, but I still love this album. Talking about Iron Fist. Some critics have poo-pooed on this as well. Love the title track. Heart of Stone is fabulous. I'm the Doctor, just short of fabulous. Go to Hell, I just love. Losers, a phenomenal song, I think. Sex and Outrage, underrated gem. America's okay, it's an okay song. Shut It Down, it's quite good. Speed Freak, I just love. And Don't Let 'Em Grind You Down. It's a great song as well. And then you get 2 more tracks. You get 12 songs here. You get Don't Need Religion. I like the music here, not the message, since I'm a religious person, but it is a good song. And then Bang to Rights is a fabulous song. And then you got some bonus tracks here. Remember Me, I'm Gone. Don't Let 'Em Grind You Down. Lemmy Goes to the Pub. Same Old Song, I'm Gone, and Young and Crazy. Again, like the previous album, you get this for the bonus version. You got to get this version with the bonus tracks. So Motorhead coming in next. And then 2 more in this run. I think this is a fantastic album. I love the artwork. I love the artwork on the back. Okay, you have Brian Robertson on guitar coming over from Thin Lizzy. It's a one and done, unfortunately, but man, the songs, I can't read them on the back, so here we go. Oh, nope, songs aren't listed there. Shucks. Well, sorry, folks. Back at the Funny Farm, Shine, Dancing on Your Grave. All right, so I'm in the right place. Okay, Back at the Funny Farm is an okay song. I would not have opened the album with this, but I like the song. I like the lyrics. Shine, I would have probably flipped. I would have put Shine first and then Back at the Funny Farm. Dancing on Your Grave is classic Motorhead, not just because of the song title. The song title is, yeah, what do you expect Motorhead to talk about? But boy, what a great song. Rocket, I think, is fabulous. One Track Mind is fabulous. Sticking with typical Motorhead type titles you would think they would come up with. Absolutely. The title track is fabulous. I think this is one of the best songs on the album, and I think it would be, if I had to do or rate it, probably be in my top 30 favorite Motorhead songs of all time. Marching Off to War is good as well. I Got Mine is phenomenal. Tales of Glory is okay, not great. And then Die You Bastard, the last song, is phenomenal, I think. And of course it says that in the biggest at the bottom, kind of doing a Star Wars here thing with the rolling scroll, sort of. All right. It's a mean-looking album cover, mean-looking record, and some of the lyrics demonstrate that. And Brian Robertson with his short hair, but doesn't fit in look-wise with the band. But boy, sound-wise, he feels, and here's, what am I trying to say? Sound-wise, he fits in with the band. Excuse me. So I love this album. I love this album. I even have the bonus edition with the live recording, this 2 CD version. And of course, finally, we get to Orgasmatron. Change in lineup. Deaf Forever is phenomenal. What a great way to open the album. Nothing Up My Sleeve. Going with the poker metaphor once again. I love it. All the aces, Ace of Spades. Nothing Up My Sleeve. Great song. A title you would expect Motorhead to do. And then you get Ain't My Crime. Great song. Claw, I think, is underrated. I love it. Mean Machine. Sticking with that Motorhead feel title-wise, and it reflects in the music as well. Fabulous. Built for Speed, same thing. Great album. Great song. Great album song title. Great lyrics. Great music all around. Riding with the Driver, which is what the album was originally meant to be called. Of course, they changed it. Happens a lot. Love this album artwork as well. Had this on vinyl. Riding with the Driver is phenomenal. Dr. Rock is an okay song. I know it's a hit, but it's okay. I like it. It's not great for me, but I like it. The title track, Orgasmatron, I think is powerful. I think it's compelling. I think that it's one of their best songs of all time. I would definitely put it in my top 35, top 40. You get bonus tracks, On the Road, Steal Your Face, which is great, and a different version, alternate version of Claw. This is a fabulous album, I think. This is a wonderful run. And we have 8 in all. Yep, 8 in all. So, there you have it. Everybody, Motorhead, my 15th favorite album run of all time. Their first 8 albums, cracking the top 15. Stay tuned tomorrow for number 14. Take care now. God bless.